From risking his life to backflip on Ghana's Black Star Gate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
To doing a backflip off the top of an elephant.
Like it's up, here we go.
Here are the times iShowSpeed did the most impossible and insane backflips. And wait until you see what happened when he tried to do a backflip on the edge of the terrifying Hand of God statue.
Okay, this is very dangerous. I'm about to do a backflip off the Hand of God. If I fall, it's over with.
iShowSpeed is known to be one of the most daring people on the internet, and he proved this even more on his African tour. While at a game reserve in Kenya, he decided to steal a backflip in front of the one true king of the jungle, the lion.
This is the backflip lion. There's lions all around me, surrounded. What? Yeah.
We think Speed might just be the new king of the jungle. Speed is currently on his World Cup tour and decided to show fans he's got more than just hype, attempting a full backflip with a soccer ball before drilling it straight into the goal.
If you can shoot a penalty like this, strike yourself.
Now that's one penalty kick no one saw coming. While on his Caribbean tour, iShowSpeed did something only daredevils can try. On the island of St. Lucia, he did his first backflip in the Caribbean from a 100-foot high cliff and into the ocean.
About to do a backflip, baby, off a cliff.
It just seems like the more dangers involved, the more fun it is for him. In 2025, Speed won Streamer of the Year again after a much anticipated rivalry between he and Kai Cenat.
For Streamer of the Year, iShowSpeed.
Winning 2 years in a row had Speed celebrating the only way he knows how.
I love y'all so much. I appreciate everybody. Y'all already know, it's Speed here. Here go the backflip, y'all.
A W backflip for a winning night. To show off his athleticism, iShowSpeed was able to impress the world with 2 successful flips mid-air.
3, 2, 1.
That was one of the smoothest backflips Speed's done. It's the year of the World Cup, and Speed is all over these games. We know how much he loves his beloved Ronaldo and how much he despises his opponent Messi. After Messi misses a penalty shot, Speed only had one reaction.
Hey, look at him, look at him, look at him! Look at him! Hey, I gotta do a backflip after that! Come on!
Well, it wouldn't have been a Speed celebration without a backflip. During his European tour, Speed took some time to meet with his fans in Denmark, and when a fan performed a double backflip into the canal, Speed knew he had to do it too, but not before making the crowd yell the N-word.
Everybody say...
Oh, and one small detail, the water was absolutely freezing. W backflip for iShow Freeze. From freezing water to warm waters. Let's talk about that time Speed decided to test the waters, with literal sharks in it. No doubt he knows how to get his fans' hearts racing, and he did just that in the Bahamas when he did a backflip into waters swarming with sharks.
Hey, we about to go backflip with some sharks. Oh, let's go! This is crazy.
It certainly takes a special kind of courage to do that, but then what's Speed if not courageous? Now, what was that saying? That if you think you are good at something, then do it again? Or something like that. Well, here's Speed doing a backflip into shark-infested waters again.
No, 5.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He did this in an open sea in Greece, but things escalated quickly when his friends started shouting that there's a shark coming. Thankfully, Speed swam to safety as fast as he could.
Very small. A shark! A shark! A shark! A shark!
Get him out.
And we are super glad that the shark didn't nibble a limb off one of the world's most beloved streamers there. When Speed got invited to CBS's live show on the Champions League, he didn't waste any time before doing what he does best, giving the anchors a crazy backflip right in front of their eyes.
3, 2, 1.
Ronaldo, baby.
It sure takes some balls to do a backflip off the broadcaster's desk. As we have seen, iShowSpeed has been an integral part of the marketing of the 2026 FIFA World Cup hosted in the United States. He even has an official song for the tournament.
World Cup, it's time to play football. World Cup, World Cup.
Well, during the match between USA and Paraguay, iShowSpeed reached 55 million subscribers, and he decided to celebrate this with a backflip.
$55 million at the World Cup opening! Let's go!
While he didn't stick the landing well, you can tell that this achievement meant a lot to him. It's a huge privilege to be able to ride an elephant, but it's even more astonishing to do a backflip off one. I guess that's why iShowSpeed is the GOAT of spectacular backflips, because he did just that on his African tour.
We're in Africa, and I'm about to be the first person to backflip off an elephant. Let's go. Like it's up. Here we go.
At this point, you've just got to give it to this dude. He's simply amazing. iShowSpeed has been up to a lot during his African tour, and this next backflip had people talking. He decided to do a backflip into a giant pool of Ghana jollof rice. And yes, you heard that right. This feat must be one of a kind, because how do you even think of that? Still, on his African tour, iShowSpeed took on a new challenge by doing a backflip under a group of people nicknamed the tallest men in Africa. And, well, you'll see why.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Yeah! Backflip out of the stick!
Luckily, he didn't knock any one of them off their sticks, which would surely have been a huge L. iShowSpeed must have really enjoyed being in Ghana, because he decided to wow his fans again by doing a backflip near the edge of a building on the Ghana Star.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First one to backflip at the Ghana Star!
Of course, it's scary, but if there's someone that can pull this off, it's him. Most people show up and walk the Great Wall of China to admire the absolutely stunning views. But when Speed shows up, he has a better way of celebrating this masterpiece.
Guys, I'm about to be the first person to backflip off the Great Wall of China. Ni hao, baby. Come on, baby! China!
Let's not forget the time iShowSpeed was in a dance battle and delivered not just killer moves, but a backflip to end it all. A backflip so smooth, it left his opponent in tears. The pyramids in Egypt must have witnessed a lot over the thousands of years since they've been built. But I'm sure they were never prepared for iShowSpeed, who made it his next stop to do a backflip.
We at the pyramid right now, and I'm about to be the first person to do a backflip. Let's go! Woo! Baby!
Now, that's as smooth as a backflip can get, and we guess the pharaohs would be giving their nods of approval. At this point, iShowSpeed isn't a stranger to royalty. He has met several of them on his adventures across the world. However, it was really interesting when he did a backflip during a royal ceremony in Ghana. Props to him for pulling that off. How crazy do you have to be to do a backflip while surrounded by mouse traps? Well, iShowSpeed has the answer.
Let's go!
Positioned within a square of mouse traps, this daredevil attempted a series of backflips, with the square getting smaller and smaller with each successful flip.
Oh! Like, there's no way. You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it. Ooh, I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is gonna be hard. If I do this, everybody gotta subscribe and follow. Come on.
Well, no gain without pain, or how does that saying go again? And of course, we saved the scariest for last, which is his backflip on the edge of the Hand of God statue, which stands 7,874 feet above sea level.
It's thrilling up there, but a fall means headlines.
At that height, climbing the statue alone could instill fear. But then, the word fear means nothing to Speed.
Okay, this is very dangerous. I'm about to do a backflip off the Hand of God. If I fall, it's over with. Let's go! Let's go!
Speed pulled that backflip off so smoothly, he is truly amazing. We might just have to come together and agree to nominate this dude if there's ever a backflip battle with aliens. Let us know which backflips wowed you the most in the comments, and subscribe for more crazy streamer content. Watch this next video of the insane moments where iShowSpeed almost died while on his Caribbean tour.